Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Hope you're having a really happy day today, that you're feeling good from your heart, that everything is well with you in the world and you had a good sleep and you feel rested and you're ready to have a lovely day. I don't know what time of the day you're listening to this, but whatever you are, hope that things are going well for you. I'm having a cup of tea this morning, which is kind of interesting. I wanted to share it with you. I bought this collection of teas from Hari Tea. And this one's called Gluten und, it's Grün Tea und Bluten. So green tea is green tea, of course, and gluten, I wasn't sure. So I went online and it was really cool to find out what's in this tea. It's got a few interesting things. I'll put my glasses on. It's got, it's got sencha tea, which is green tea. And then it's got lemongrass, elderberry blossoms, and rose blossom, and yellow spice. I didn't even know what yellow spice was, but it's really, really a cool tea. So I'm drinking my green tea und Bluten, and I hope you've got a cup of tea or coffee as well, and I'm going to say cheers to all of you. It's a thing that kind of holds us together. I know it's maybe a little bit corny every morning to do this tea check-in, but I just think that it's the one thing we all do. You know, we have a cup of tea or coffee and, you know, just be with each other. It kind of starts the day perfectly. So, I don't know about you, but I, in the last few years, have significantly changed my lifestyle. You know, I used to have a big house with lots of furniture and two young men growing up in it, and, you know, a different situation, lots of friends over all the time, working, of course. And then when I decided to make a transition, I just, you know, cut right back, went through a period of intense downsizing. It took me about 3 months to get everything either scanned into my computer or given away, recycled. You know, it was a very, very intense emotional experience. But I did it, and I'm down now to, you know, honestly, things that are just very important to me, to a minimal lifestyle. And I'm sure all of you at some point have had this thought in your life, some maybe more than others. Maybe some of you love having a big space, and that's totally cool as well. But there are a lot of people who are thinking, you know, I need to downsize. I need to simplify my life. So I've got some ideas for you that I wanted to share with you, and this is a different lens on this topic. We've talked about downsizing before, and you know, I mention it again, though, because it is such an important thing that a lot of people grapple with, and it's so hard sometimes. And I think that, you know, just the fact that we're living a different life now. You know, we're not the women that our parents were, or our friends, you know, older friends. We're just different, and we want a simpler, more elegant, graceful life. At least that's the way that I view it. And maybe if you do too, this will be helpful to you. Now, these are just my ideas, so you don't, you know, if you've got your own, please leave them in the section below, because we can learn from each other for sure. But I think the first thing to do when you're thinking about downsizing, maybe moving into a smaller place or letting some of your furniture go, is to visualize the new space. And I know that this is kind of tricky because a lot of times when you're going through this downsizing exercise, you're also going through other things too. It's like a divorce, or you know, you're deciding that your retirement is going to not be affordable, staying in the place that you're in. There's other emotions going on. So it's really important, I think, that you know, even measure things when you go into a smaller space and say, you know, would my refrigerator that's got the freezer that I really like or whatever, is that going to fit there? You know, is that bed actually going to fit in that space, or am I going to have to get a sofa bed? You know, will, you know, the art, would there be enough walls to put all the art on? This for me, by the way, was a big, big deal, because I had bought art all through my life. My ex-husband and I really loved art, so we went to a lot of places together, and they had significance. You know, we didn't ever buy anything that hadn't taken days, weeks to decide on, you know, so they were tough decisions, but I didn't have anywhere to put my art, and I just ran out of walls. So I decided to give a lot of it away to charity, and fortunately there was a great place in Seattle where I was able to find homes for the art, and it felt good. It just felt better than putting them in storage or just carrying them around with me. And the memories stayed, you know, all the memories and the good times stayed in my mind, and the others I let go. But that's art. So try living small before you actually make the jump into a smaller space. Another thing is to declutter smartly. Now, what that really means is that, you have to really figure out whether what you're trying to achieve is peace and calm, or whether it's just simply to get rid of everything. Be smart about how you do it, and make sure that the possessions that you really value are kept. And don't throw them out because of an emotional response. Give it a little bit of time. So be smart about the things that you give away, throw away. I think I did give away some things that I would have wished that I'd kept. Some of them were just too painful to keep looking at. So it was kind of it wasn't anger. It was just I didn't want to see them anymore. But I think we all go through that. And being smart about it, though, is important. As I said, decluttering can be very emotional. I won't even go into my own personal experience, but I just, it was super hard. And I remember, I think I've mentioned this before, but I had been living in New York City, working there temporarily, and actually I thought I was living there permanently, but it turned out to be 3 months. And I came back to Seattle, and all the boxes that I'd taken, 39 boxes, came back, and I hadn't opened them. And it was like, well, I didn't really need that then, did I? In those 3 months I was away. And as I opened them, I realized why. And I remember in one box, I had all my stuff from my little dog, Chica, who had died. A very sad little situation. She was quite young and had this disease. And I lost my little Chica. And I know all you people with little dogs are going to be getting it. Why I'm getting emotional here, because Chica was like my best friend in the universe, and I just missed her so much. And I had in this silly box, this monkey that she used to cuddle, huge monkey, bigger than her, and also her little urn where the ashes were, and all the little teddy bears that she had. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't deal with this, but I need to have one thing that I can keep that's going to be my reminder. And I'll share this with you because it's been with me for like, oh gosh, now, 10 years. And it's the little necklace. It's my little Chica necklace that she had. And that's sweet. But to me, like this little necklace, it kind of reminded me of Chica. It was everything about her. She was cute. She was pink. She was sparkly. She was sweet, pretty. And just this, and all I needed was this, sometimes that's all you need is this one little thing. So anyway, just be careful, and don't go throwing things that have huge emotion to them. Let your heart grow into the letting go. And the thing that I love, this quote by William Morris. He was the founder of the arts and crafts movement. He said, "Have nothing in your house that you do not know to be useful or believe to be beautiful." Those are his words, and I've used that as a kind of a guiding, a North Star when doing my downsizing. Another thing to consider, okay, let's go into some practical stuff. Another thing is to get an organizer to help you, a professional downsizing expert. They exist. It's a great business opportunity, by the way. If you've got an organized mind and you can help women and make decisions about letting go, or men too. I mean, you could just open a business for anyone, but it helps you. They help you to focus, like one room at a time, one drawer at a time, and just they've done it 1,000 times. Their emotion is not attached to the Chica necklace, but on the other hand, they help you to sort what's important. So get professional guidance. It'll cost some money, but in the end, it might be worth it. And then I think I would just close by saying something that is really been my guiding light, which is, make decluttering a way of life. It's not going to be just throwing stuff out and then starting over to gathering up more stuff. You've got to kind of think, this is a change, that's going to be a lifetime exercise, and it is. It takes really discipline, because I like kind of shopping. I like shopping for other people. I like shopping little things, just little cute little things, and fabrics. And when I go traveling, I like to pick up just little tiny candles or incense, silly little things. And anyway, my house fills up with them. So quickly you start to gather again. So just make it a lifestyle. Just ask every time, is this really what I need or want? Do the tricks, like putting clothes on hangers facing one way. And then as you wear the item, turn the hanger around. Then at the end of 6 months, all those things that haven't been turned around probably aren't you anymore. Let them go. And then finally, I would say, that today there's no excuses really for finding homes for things. People are looking all the time to start new homes. They need furniture. They need pretty things. They're in that stage that you were in 30 years ago. They're starting over. They're starting a life. There's plenty of community groups that really could use help with some of the people who are coming into the country, moving in new without anything at all, just young couples getting started, people in your church group that you really want to help. It's just a great way to find new homes for things. And of course, you've got the garage sale mentality in the United States, where you just put everything else out of the garage on the driveway and put a price on it. Or in the UK, they're called boot sales, because it's like in the boot of your car. And you go to these places where you kind of park your car, open the boot, and then just sell stuff from the boot of your car. It's a cultural thing. But you're not going to make much money, but you meet new people and you see your things going off to someone that's thrilled to have it. So that's kind of the good side of letting things go. You bring joy to someone else's life, and you let a memory stay in your heart instead of in the thing. So that's my thoughts on downsizing, and I hope that sharing my own experience has helped you to get some perspective on yours. And I'd love your feedback on this, your comments on how you manage that transition into a smaller lifestyle, which gave you more time for experiences and real things rather than stuff. And leave your comments below. It'd be really fun to join in and see what you did. So, have you recently downsized your home? And what was the experience like? Yeah, let's share the whole thing. It'd be really cool to hear your story. Okay, everyone. Well, thanks for being here again. I really do honestly appreciate your time, your passion. Tell someone else about 60andMe. We're a unique community of women over 50, 60, 70, 80. We're doing things, and it's an exciting time to be in this demographic. And so tell a friend about 60andMe. Show them all the stuff we do. They can go to 60andme.com/start. That's kind of a place where all the things we do are listed. All the pages, all the content, all of our channels, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere that we have content. And introduce them to something that hopefully you enjoy. But for right now, tell us, have you downsized your home and what the experience was? We'd love to hear that. Okay, everybody, well, have a really super day, have a fun day, and we'll see you all back here again soon. Bye-bye for now.